Howdy Rams. For the third straight year, the men's basketball team was unable to make it past the first round in the Mountain West Conference Tournament. I'm James Hall, and welcome to the one and only Thursday Wrap-Up. Kicking things off, we're going to go right into the play-by-play where Jake Hendricks is going to drain a three right there. Next is going to be Nico Corvacho underneath for a two-handed dunk, which was uncontested. So is this three-point shot as he drains that one. Next is going to be Quaid Marble, who's going to get the steal. He's not even going to look over his shoulder. He's going to hang some authority on that rim. Next up is going to be the Kareem shot. Not quite enough for Adam Thistlewood, but Nico with a great play to put it back, and Isaiah Stevens with the reverse layup. The Rams were defeated 80-74 despite the hustle from Nico Corvacho and Isaiah Stevens. The senior finished his Mountain West career with yet another double-double, scoring 20 and coming down with 15 rebounds. As for the freshman, he came out playing like a seasoned veteran. Stevens finished the game with 22 points and 8 rebounds. While the men's team won't be playing until they find out about NIT, the women in the Mountain West have officially wrapped up the conference. The final game was played late last night and had to head into overtime as the number 2 Boise State Broncos took on number 1 Fresno State. Starting things off is going to be Haley Cavender, who gets a pick there to have an open three on the shot. And we saw what happens when she's open. Well, they're going to toss the rock around, find her open again, and she's going to drain that one. Ashanti Coleman, not looking to be outdone, holds the pose, knows it's going in, and now we're going to have a little ankle break by Hannah Cavender, who then lays up the reverse, and after going around the horn is going to be Jade Lavelle, who makes the first one kind of contested. So what's Fresno going to do? Well, they're going to put 2 in her face. Still not enough. That ball falls. The Broncos came out on top, beating the Bulldogs 80-76. Boise State was led by Brady Hodgins, who shot 4 for 7 behind the arc, putting up 20 points. Adding another 20 to the total was Jade Lovell, who started the game on the bench but still played for over 20 minutes. Despite the loss, the Bulldogs were led by Haley and Hannah Cavender, the identical twins who had identical games. Both ladies finished the game tied for the team lead with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Looking towards the weekend watch list, we head to the Diamond. The softball team will be returning to their best friend as they open up home play this weekend in the Colorado State Classic, where they will take on Kennesaw State, who is 17-13, Purdue at 14-6, and Idaho State, who is the only team in the tournament with a losing record at 4-12. The 9-9 Rams will be looking to senior Jessica Jarecki to kickstart a winning streak here in Fort Collins. Jarecki has started the game in all 8 of her appearances and was the only one to throw from the circle in all but 1. Her 1.96 ERA in 50 innings pitched also shows that she commands the zone when her name is called. In fact, the most runs she was allowed in one game was against Wichita State, where she allowed 4 in 2.2 innings pitched, the only game that she didn't finish herself. The Rams will face Kennesaw State and Purdue twice, while only facing off against Idaho State one time for a 5-game stretch. From the circle to the mound, the CSU baseball team will also be starting a 5-game series to open their home season. After a rocky start to the season, 1-7, the Rams are going to lean on their right-handed captain, Daniel Taro. Taro hasn't had much of an opportunity to settle into himself yet this season with only 11 innings pitched, but after only 2 starts, his ERA is a bit higher than the Rams were hoping at 5.73. And his strikeout per walk ratio sits at a lowly 0.50. The Rams do have a solid matchup against the Williston State Tetons, who are 1-3 on the young season, giving Taro an opportunity to improve on his season numbers and help the Rams rush into a winning streak. Now, with the final minute that we have, it is time for Fact or Fiction. I still haven't been able to answer all 11 questions yet, but I'm keeping my hopes up for this time around. With that being said, start the timer. The Patriots dynasty is over. I am so glad this question is back. Fact, it's done. Tom Brady's not coming back. In fact, get rid of Belichick, let it all go. Next question. 2, Steph Curry will drop 30-plus in his return. I mean, it's Steph Curry. He shoots from the 3 all the time. He's a phenomenal long-range shooter. I say fact. Next question. The Dodgers are overhyped. Fact. They just signed Mookie Betts, which I'm going to go ahead and say is going to be the next Jacoby Ellsbury. He's a bust. Next. Washington is looking for a new quarterback. Fact. I mean, why not? Dwayne Haskins hasn't really done much to show that he deserves it, as well as the fact that there are plenty of quarterbacks to grab this draft. Next question. Broncos will take a first-round wide receiver. Fiction. They need a line. They need to protect Drew Lock, and that's what they should get with their first pick. Next. Adam Thistlewood isn't clutch. Not yet. He's hoping he can find it. Next question. CSU softball will win the Colorado State Classic. It's going to be a tough one with who they have to go up against, but I think there's a chance. Next question. Nico Medved is better than Steve Addazio. Well, that's the best I've ever gotten, so we're getting there. We're growing. But with that being said, that is all the time we have for this week. But make sure to tune in on Monday as we wrap up all the games from this weekend and turn in to kcsufm.com to listen to the baseball games. And as always, have a good night, Rams.